Hi everyone, welcome to Beauty's Best Advisors. I'm Pierce, and today's look is all about the beautifully blended, dramatic, metallic foil smoky eye. My model here is the gorgeous Jamila. So we started using the Lise Watier Portfolio Highlighting Correcting Palette to highlight Jamila's cheekbones, nose, and chin. You've seen this palette possibly on Surviving Beauty 2. There's a little link here. You can click that to see that video. And there's also a link here to see the color correcting version of this with the greens and the purples and all those wonderful colors to correct undertones. Don't worry about the ashiness you see here. It's covered and highlights beautifully under this Naked foundation from Urban Decay. On Jamila we use the number 9 foundation. We also use the Good Karma Blurring Effect brush. This is an amazing brush for foundation. This stuff goes on, it blends, it blurs, it makes everything really easy. As you can see, it just goes right in, and it doesn't lift what you put underneath, be it your primer, your highlighters, your contours. It doesn't lift that product and blend it into the foundation. It allows you to blend the foundation right over top. You can also use this brush for your powders, for your blush, for anything you want really, but ideally, as you can see, little quick motions, little swirls, and that foundation is blended in beautifully. You can't find a better foundation brush than this. Next, we took our concealer from Smashbox. It's our high definition concealer in medium dark. You might notice, ladies, I'm patting. I apply the product and pat. Remember that patting is to build coverage. Swiping and wiping, you're going to remove coverage. So if I put too much, you'll notice I might swipe side to side to take some coverage off. So again, pat, 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 and you'll have better coverage. Then we took a waterproof eyeliner right inside the waterline. Now I don't have to tell you what liner to use. I'm sure every one of you has a perfect waterproof liner. But a good trick here is when your eyes start watering, press a Q-tip into the tear duct like I'm doing and allow the cotton swab to absorb the water right out. You can see Jamila's smile there when she realized how well it worked. And then again, right inside the waterline, top and bottom, because we are not going to use eyeliner with this look. It's not going to cover the beautiful metallic foil that we're going to put on her lid. We want it to be all about the eyeshadow, not about the eyeliner. So again, right inside the waterline, as you can see here, we're getting right in the bottom, side to side, on both sides. And again, any waterproof liner. I'm using a limited edition Smashbox waterproof liner. So get right inside the waterline there, and once again, if you start to tear up from anything, don't rub. Just use a little Q-tip right in the waterline there. So now I'm going to grab a tiny brush and the Stila black smudge pot, and I'm going to rub it all over the lid. Now you'll notice I didn't do the smudge pot on both eyes and then the eyeshadow on both eyes because we need to press the eyeshadow into this smudge pot cream shadow liner while it's still wet. Once it sets, the eyeshadow won't adhere to it. So remember to blend also your edge because it'll be very obvious. You can see on the right side how you can't see that hard line. This look is all about blending and smudging. Then we're going to take the Stila metallic foil, beautiful, beautiful eyeshadow here, and we're going to press it right into the smudge pot. Now this foil eyeshadow is what inspired this look. As soon as I saw this eyeshadow when it came out, I thought, oh God, I got to do a tutorial on how to use this. It does come with a liquid serum that you can put on your eye first or mix with the product to make it adhere to your eye, but I prefer the depth of using the black underneath. So the next thing I'm going to do is grab a puffy eyeshadow brush and using the Stila Naked powder, this is a foundation powder in medium dark, I'm just going to set under the eyes and clean up the area, and you'll see it takes away that glossy wet look and makes the look a lot more matte and polished and finished looking. So you clean up the area, just clean all your little edges and everywhere. Pat it in, ladies. Do not brush and swipe and make the powder fly everywhere. You should be able to feel the powder lift right off the brush as you're applying. Then I'm going to take that smudge pot liner and use it what it's used for, which is to line under the eyes. We're going to make a kind of a thick line, not too thick, but good enough to get a line going under the eye. What we're going to do then is take a Smashbox Trio, the really nice plum purpley color from a trio called Auto Expose, and I'm going to pack that color Auto Expose, the purple, right into the black liner. So you can see, packed it in, and then you want to take a brush and blend. This look is all about blending. So you can see here, it looks like a line on one side, and then once we blend it out, you can see it turns into more of a smudge. a beautiful kind of smudge smoky look right under the eye, going from black to that deep plum, which looks amazing on Jamila's skin. So from there, we're going to get into doing her highlight, because we want to have a base to blend the third crease color into. I'm using a color out of the Naked One palette. Obviously, I'm sure most of you women have a highlight color you like to use. The one thing I don't like to use on dark skin for the most part is something that's silver. So once your base and highlight color is done, you want to take that deep purple color and just go side to side in the crease like that. Leave your eyes open a little bit so you know where that crease is, and blend the metallic and the highlight color with the purple. You can see how easy you just blend, blend, blend. You're not creating any shape. It's just 1, 2, 3. Lid, crease, highlight, or highlight, crease, lid. Beautiful and smoky. Okay, ladies, now we're coming to brows. This I'm going to leave for a hot minute and let you watch me do a full brow, because it seems to be an area of concern for a lot of women. You'll notice that the one thing I'm not doing is penciling in her brow. I'm doing little brush strokes along the edge and then using a spool brush to sweep the color into the core of the brow. And it's stroke, stroke, stroke with the pencil, blend, blend, blend with the brush, over and over and over. If you're going in with your pencil and you're just kind of coloring that brow in, it's going to be way too heavy, it's going to be way too dark. And with this particular look, we don't want a dark, heavy brow to take away from the metallic eyeshadow. We also don't want a brow that's too light that makes the eyeshadow blend into the forehead. So as you can see, I'm using a Clinique eyebrow pencil. There are many eyebrow pencils that I love. There is a Bourjois pencil, eyebrow pencil. Next week, I'm going to have Christine Mann, the national trainer for Bourjois, in to actually do an eyebrow tutorial with their Bourjois eyebrow pencil. Now, I know you've heard this name said a little differently on Surviving Beauty 2 with Darby. She's got a great way of saying it, but the name is actually Bourjois. It is found in Canada, it is found in Paris, and we are going to get a wonderful tutorial next week on eyebrows. So keep watching how we get this eyebrow completely done. After the eyebrow's done, I'm just going to polish off her skin using the Naked Skin Medium Dark Foundation Powder from Urban Decay. Again, a beautiful powder. You can see how I'm press, press, press. Pressing applies the powder. Once it's taken off the brush and there's no more to go onto the skin, then you sweep and brush to remove anything that's on the surface off. So you can see here, I'm buffing it out. Then you want to take your blush. Now I'm using a color from NARS called Munya. It is a very scary blush. Look at that color. But you can see when I apply it, using it lightly, I'm getting a very natural rosy glow. You want to match your blush to your lip. And on her lip, I'm going to use a very translucent natural gloss. So I don't want too much color on her cheeks. So the only important thing I can tell you about applying mascara with this look is to make sure to coat the top of the lashes and get all the metallic eyeshadow off the top. We then took a really nice neutral matte color to the inner corner of Jamila's eyes to add some depth here and to give the look a little more of a smoky effect. And then we took an amazing lip gloss, it's new, from Urban Decay called Naked Gloss in a color called Love Child. It's a really light, neutral pink color that looks incredible on her. Now, this alone is a great look. It's done. The eyes are done, the foundation's done, the brows are done, lips are done, but Jamila informed me this look is not good enough without the lashes. So I took a pair of Ardell lashes, I cut them in half, and the longest part in the middle that's cut in half, I applied to the outer corners, which you'll see here, which created a great flare. And then we were done. So that's your dramatic metallic foil smoky eye, beautifully blended out. I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope you learned some. If you haven't already, please subscribe. If you have subscribed, I can't thank you enough for watching my channel. There are lots of key points in this video that you can also find on Surviving Beauty, so please go back to her channel and see those links to take you back there. Thanks for watching. I'm Pierce. This is my model Jamila. Peace.